Okay, hello everybody, this is Giraffe Dragon here bringing you another episode of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. And let me just get that real quick. Sorry everybody. It's been about a week or so since the last time I've recorded any of this stuff. And just to let you guys know, a video or two has popped up by a certain YouTuber named Chugga Conroy. And it was just essentially, I was thinking, I wanted to, about his whole two hour long video talking about how he records everything. And it gave me a lot of thought as to how I want to do things from now on. And from now on, from pretty much here on out, you're going to hear me talk about things a lot better. That's right. I think it's time for you to feel the rock. I just like to imagine the Assassin's Creed screech every time I hear that. Stay down, Pincushion. You don't want more of this. Why'd you even show up? Yeah, you hear me talking, Wimpy? Stay out of the ring or feel the burn, baby. Tell you what, do about 1,000,000 push-ups and then come see Uncle Rockhawk. I'll give you another world-class spanking and send you crying home to Mama again. Ooh-wee, Jim. That was a great whooping. Your thoughts on the match? You call that a match? Ain't there a fighter out there who can challenge me? No, no one can, hear me? Ain't a fighter out there that can even make me sweat. They're all a bunch of little crybabies running around in sticky diapers. You got a bone to pick? Come fight me, bring it! I'll take on anyone! You weaklings might as well stick to video game fighting, okay? Cause I'll hurt you. Yeah, number 1, baby! Rockhawk is the champ! Wow, what an egotistical cock. Huh, what do you know? Not even 3 minutes in and we've already found our MacGuffin. By the way, now that I'm thinking about it, doesn't MacGuffin sound like a breakfast sandwich to you? I don't know why. I've just thought of that. This is like, yes, I'd like to order 1 MacGuffin, please, and I'd like a crystal star to boot. Now, our options here are still that thing and battle our way to the top. Now, obviously, we gotta battle our way to the top, you know, it's the right thing to do. And this place has a lot of lore behind it. A lot of interesting lore for basically a kind of not as interesting part of the game. These two, it's here. Hey, Mr. Mustache Guy, where's Prince Mush? Turns out, and by the way, interesting thing to note, Prince Mush was the former champion in the Glitz Pit. And you're thinking, well, what happened to him? Did he retire? Is he 3rd place now or something? Nobody knows. Well, at least no standard person knows. What's that? You want to be a fighter bug? Alright, go on it. Mr. Rubber's just inside. You know, that'd be a real easy way to get an assassin in there. Who in tarnation are you, son? And who let you in? This is Grubba's office. Yep, that's me, Grubba. And you're just one rude dude coming in without knocking. What now? An athlete, huh? You want to be a fighter? Ooh-wee, that do change a thing or two, son. I always got time for an up-and-comer. Yup, this place is packed to the gills with young fighters all primed and all raring to go. I gotta say, son, you're a bit on the skinny side for my taste, but I'm willing to give you a shot. I gotta make money, see? Now play me straight, son. You want to live the glamorous life of a champ, don't ya? Darn Skippy. All right, son. I hear you coming from loud and clear. When I was just a poor pup, I didn't give a focus patoot for fancy big city ways. But I jumped in the world of martial arts and fought my way to fame and riches. And know what I realized? Being rich and famous is diggity-dang dynamite. Now I can't mix it up in the ring no more. But I earned enough to set me for life. You ring me a son, dreams do come true, even if they ain't yours exactly. I got a bad feeling about this. Yep, that's the key, son. Dream big and you'll get big. That's the winner's way. Sounds like every teacher I've ever met. And when you make it big, you'll look back at all the small dreamers and laugh. You ring me a son? That's the spirit, Chief. Here, let's have us a little walk and talk. Come on now. man, what a gaudy room. Now how you like this, Pod? Just feast your eyes. Go on. This is the champion's room. Isn't it a sight? Deluxe! You become champ, son, and you get the key to this room. That ain't all, of course. That's on top of the money and screaming fans. I like one of those three. Yeah, no doubt about it, son. Apply yourself and a life of wealth and comfort awaits. I should go ahead and warn you guys, this is going to be a very text-heavy part. Now, here we have the Major League Locker Room. A lot of contenders here. What you think, son, huh? Not exactly glamorous, but it's clean and comfortable. Totally sanitary, too. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I care about my fighters, dang it. Now, I'm sure you know about this already, son, but there ain't but one world champion. Clawing your way to the top and taking the belt to become champ ain't an easy thing. But that's the point, son. Wouldn't be worth it if there were no challenge. I can see you got the fire for it too, Pod. You got the eye of the tiger. You have no idea how much I get sick of that song. You gotta be champ. I can just feel it. I ain't never been so sure about fighting. Oh hey, one other thing. You gotta sign an itty-bitty contract to be a fighter. It ain't no thing, just take a second or two of your time. Just jot your name here, okay? And, yes, you have to sign the contract. Best thing you ever done, son? Now you're Mario. Ain't a bad handle. Still, gotta say, Pod, it lacks a little punch, a fighter's name. Get me? Let me see here. Bam! Hoo-wee! I got it! From now on, you're gonna be the Great Gonzalez. Whew, ain't that a beaut? Dang, that ain't a stroke of genius. A name that good comes around once a lifetime. Yeah, everybody will soon bow before the Great Gonzalez. Make me proud, son. I don't know how to feel about that. Well now we got all the business side out of the way. Charlene, could you come here a minute, darling? Yes, sir? You wish to see me? Sure did, hun. Jolene, this is the Great Gonzalez, our newest rising star. Be a peach and take him down to the minor league locker room. Wait, minor league? Right away. I got swindled. He never showed us the minor league. As you know, you are a contracted fighter now, so you must abide by some rules. First and foremost, what Mr. Grubba says goes, period. You must do what he says. Also, as per your contract, you cannot quit until Mr. Grubba releases you. There are many other small guidelines that I will explain as they become relevant. Yeah, this is the minor league room. It's a bit beat up for my liking. Well, here we are. This is your locker room. You're starting in the minor league, of course, as you're just now starting your career. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up through the ranks. When you're ready to fight, you just log onto this computer terminal here. Mr. Rebel will then decide who you'll match up against. You will have no say in this. Why don't you try it once? Walk up to the screen and log on with A. And, by the way, you have to press reserve a match because in a previous recording, I tried to show the rankings, but that didn't work. We have to follow the rules. Well, howdy, Gonzalez. Ready to get your fist dirty, huh? There you go, son. I got a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Oh, came up with that yourself, didn't you? I come up with all the names around you, son. You'll learn to love it. Don't you worry about them. They'll be a piece of cake. Just mop them up, okay, son? Hey, we want to get everyone fired up, though, so appeal to the crowd at least once. You got any more questions about detailed rules? Just ask the lovely Miss Jolene, okay, son? Well, good luck, bud. And basically, this is our gimmick. We have to fight battles. We're going to be fighting a lot of weird enemies in this place. And we have to beat them with a special condition. The conditions can be anything. Like he told us, it could be telling us to appeal to the crowd anywhere between 1 to 3 times. We have to take we would be forced to take damage 5 times. We would be forced to win the battle before we lose 20 HP, which in my case would technically never happen, because the maximum that I have at the moment is 10. There could be don't use your jump, don't use your hammer, don't use your partner, don't swap out your partner, don't use Mario. There's a lot of really interesting conditions that you can be given. There's even like stuff like use a special move, don't use a special move, don't use an item, all sorts of stuff. Square enough next, folks, are the hoppin' hotheads, the Goomba Bros, and a newcomer with a hankering for hammering, the Great Gonzalez. The Goomba Bros have been waiting and getting all head up for the fight. Let's check in. How do, Goomba Bros? How y'all feeling today? You ready for this fight? Ha! Are you kidding, man? We're always ready to bond a fool or two. Who's this Gonzalez rookie? A cocky idiot, that's who, waiting just making us mad. We're gonna teach this tiny punk how to respect fighters with seniority. I think maybe you ought to call an ambulance for him now just to save him time for later. I like how a bunch of Goombas are trash-talking us. Just got them nuts strolling and bland. Pay attention to what happens here. Okay, now, Gonzalez, listen up. Let me just explain the rules of the match real quick. Have a bond, punk! Ow! The one time a Goomba will ever first strike you. Quit crying, will ya? That was just a little welcome gift for the rookie. Where's our thank you? Oh, don't worry, you'll get it in just a sec. And the way how things are going to work here is that I'm going to be showing every fight as every fight is required. If I have to redo a fight, then I will cut that out. You got it? We got it. Yeah, we screwed him up. How was that first taste of victory like? What a joke. I'll tell you what I just saw, folks, a whooping. This kid's got skills. We got ourselves a new hero. Let's hear it for him, folks. Yeah, the Great Gonzalez. And in case you guys are curious, there's about 20 fighters in the ring. There's about 20 fights that you have to go through. Was it a total loss? And after every match, Jolene will pay us money. If you lose a match, you'll get 1 coin and you'll be demoted down a rank. It's very weird because if you complete the condition, but you lose the match, then your rank will drop. You would have to fail and lose the conditions numerous times in order for your rank to fail. Yo, Rook, how was your first fight, dog? I'm King K, man. Just a bush league scrap like you. Good meeting you, man. You look like a stand-up dude. I think I can hang with you. Hey, so why don't you meet the gang, huh? This here's Master Crash. Nice to meet you, Bomb. Well, now that we've gotten to know each other, I will give you advice. Bomb. As Mr. O'Lean was saying, you better obey Mr. Grubba's conditions. If you clear the conditions and win, you'll get to fight higher rank foes. Bomb. If you can't clear them, you end up fighting a lower ranked fighter. Bomb. You can't climb the bomb ranks fighting the bottom of the barrel. Bomb. Yeah, my man's got, some speech issues. But he's got good advice sometimes. Not just sometimes. Bomb. Advice is always useful. Bomb. Right, man, whatever. Anyway, this lean machine over here is Bandy Andy. Nice to meet you. I'm not in here too often, but if you see me around, say hi. Oh yeah, if you sleep in the bed over there, your HP and FP will fully recover. It's not like the cushy bed in the champs room, though. It doesn't refill star power. Okay, cool. That guy with the sweet purple kicks is known as Clefter. Croc, Clefter no lie. Like make friend with mustache. Easy there, Clef Dog. Dooney ain't the friendliest guy, but you get used to him. Anyway, that's the core minor league crew, man. You need something? Ask us. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You and me gotta eventually square up, so good luck, man. And he's not joking about how to eventually square off. He's literally the next fight. I guess the reason why they say eventually is because I guess there's a chance you could lose to the Goomba Bros. Anyways, we got the KP Koopas, the Pokey Triplets, Dead Bones, Spike Storm, Handed Overs, Mind Bogglers, Punk Rots, Bob-Omb Squad, Armored Harriers, Tiny Spinies, the Poker Faces, Shell Shockers, the Fuzz, Magic Koopa Masters, Crawdaddy, Hamma Bama and Flare, Chomp Country, Koopinator, and Rock Hawk. There are pretty much a total of around 20 fights that we have to win. I guess since we don't need it, might as well reserve a match, I guess. I feel as if I can win this. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixing for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Just let me see here. Your next opponent will be ranked at 18 in the Glitz Pit, the KP Koopas. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to appeal to the crowd at least once. Okay, so basically same condition as last time. And as I said, there are many conditions that you can choose, so you can end up being faced up against. And one that I haven't mentioned yet that you can be given is being told to not use any FP. That one is especially disheartening if you're doing a run where you don't upgrade your HP. The Shell Machines of Doom, yep, a fight to the finish with the KP Koopas! And somebody might be thinking, oh, what's so special about the KP Koopas? Like, you know, what's their stats like? No joke here, they are literally just reskinned Koopas. Now you might be thinking, oh, of course they're reskins, like, you know, they gotta be they're tougher reskins. No, they literally are the exact same. That's a KP Koopa. It's a Koopa Troopa of a slightly different color. HP 4, Attack 2, Defense 1. Looks like his abilities are just like any Koopa, so he ought to be a piece of cake. Don't go easy just because you know King K, Mario. That's what friends are for. Don't mess with me, man. Ow. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's your KP Paratroopa. KP Paratroopa. Koopa Paratroopa of a different color. HP 4, Attack 2, Defense 1. Yup. The KP Koopas are literally just Koopa Troopas. Are literally just Koopa Troopas. Okay. Might as well. And sadly, just because they're just like the fact that they're reskins, they don't give you any XP. And just so you know, each character that you have will have a different line of dialogue. There's dialogue for when you win and for when you lose. Hey, way to hand out the beatdown of them, man. You beat me straight up. Could swing the other way next time, though, you know what I'm saying? Not likely to happen, KP. Anyways, I might as well show you guys this animation. That's the animation from when you go into a bed. And just like the crew said, you don't recover your star power. So you have to keep that in mind. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fix it for a fight, huh? Well, alrighty then. Let me just see here. Your next opponent will be 17 the Glitz Pit, the Pokey Triplets. Now listen, I want you to let your enemy damage you 3 times. This is what I was talking about. And that's actually kind of early now that I think about it. And I think that just because... In fact, now that I think about it, yeah, I think they have to actually do damage to me 3 times. And I'm a little worried. Because the only thing I have is a Mystic Egg. I might actually have to use that. Because I think they do 3 damage. Okay, so that means I could just guard, and that should be good. The next battle. Go ahead, touch us. It won't hurt too much. And since every fight's required, I'm going to be showing every fight. Now, I suppose I'll go ahead and just charge. That way next turn I can just get ready for that. And then just sort of defend here. And... okay. Oh, no. Dadgummit. Okay, just need to do that one more time. Might as well just use this again, just in case. Okay. I had to be careful there because I think that if I didn't take damage, but I got hit 3 times, it wouldn't count. Like, I have to actually take damage. It's a pain. And yeah, received 4 coins. I really hope I... Hey, what's cracking, G-Man? You just finished beating down some poor fools or what? You're looking good, man. The old King K wouldn't mind a little bit of your luck, man? Yeah, that'd be nice. Get in there, you. How many times do I have to tell you? That room is absolutely off limits. If you want to remain on our fight roster, you must follow the rules. And don't think I haven't noticed you follow me. Stop that. 2. It's creepy. If you don't obey the rules, we'll ban you from the Glitz Pit. Understood? You didn't get a yes from him. Again, dude, man, you're just a magnet for trouble. Sorry, King K. Didn't mean to bring Queen Nag in here. Don't sweat it, B-Money. Jolene can take that toad and shove it up her nose. Why are you always chasing that girl anyway, man? You got a little thing for her? Shut up, K. Now, if you folks will pardon me, I must be off. We're gonna chase after him in just a sec. We'll meet you guys there. But before that, there's this giant crowd here, and it's surrounding Rockhawk. If you decide to basically beat up the crowd, then Rockhawk will say something about you being a rude person. And by the way, yeah, Miss Mouse is here too, so that means that there's some sort of treasure here that's valuable enough. Anyways, come over here and we find it, and we find Bandy Andy. Hey there, Gonzales. How's it going? Me? I'm just doing a little research. Hey, speaking of which, ever heard of the 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit? Basically, rumors and secrets in spades, the 7 most popular ones. Now, the only ones that we're really interested in are the last 3. The spooky ring lights. My friend's friend told me this one. He said he saw a strange light leaking under the ring doors when no one was there. He couldn't see inside since the doors were locked. I plan to investigate this myself. And the next one we want to see, the missing ones. They say sometimes fighters disappear for no reason, never to return. Some say that the very first champion, Prince Mush, was spirited away in this way. And the last one, Grubba and Jolene. Grubba's a strange one. His body's incredibly toned, even though he's at past 60. He must have an exceptional training regimen. Then there's the matter of Miss Jolene. They say she suddenly vanishes at times. Some say a fighter saw her go into the bathroom and waited for her to come out. But she never did. Huh? You think it's stranger that someone staked out her bathroom? Good point. I like how he goes, it's so strange that she never came out. And then our response is just, don't you think it's a bit weirder that someone decided to stake out her bathroom? I'd like to imagine that it was one of his bandit friends that did that. Anyways, I think we got enough for one more fight. 1 or 2 more. So, and I think, actually, make that 2 more. Let's see here. Dull, dead bones. Wrap it up in 5 turns or less. Grubba's reason is because he's got a date with a cute little chickadee. And, by the way, this is actually really easy, because if you think about it, if this was more of a case of waiting for the opponent to attack me, we're gonna take the skin off your bones. Oh, I'm so terrified of a bunch of dull bones. I wonder if this is like the equivalent of like Bonesaw McGraw. That'd be a funny image. Just like he's wearing a Koopa's, he's just wearing like a Koopa skull. That'd be interesting, that'd be funny. Yeah, that's a pretty easy fight. Here's your fine money, Mr. Gonzalez. You received 5 coins. Your rank increased. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. Man, I heard you just knocked some blocks off. Not bad, Double G Dog. You're the real deal, man. The realest I've ever seen. Keep busting heads. And if anyone gives you a look, just tell them King Gator to back it up. Bazow! Ah, hurts! Keep quiet. My foot! Oh, you're just fine. Just shut up. Apply pressure right there. Ouch! Do you have a gag, maybe? Come on, get a grip, will you? Mommy! Out of the way up there! Whoa, sounds like some poor sucker just earned himself a trip to the hospital. Bet it was a Goomba brother. Hey man, this is a brutal sport sometimes, you know? This stuff happens. Yeah. This is just to sort of remind you that it's a tough life. Spike Storm, oh no, I know this one. This is gonna be a pain. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, after this fight I might have to cut it off. Because this fight might take a while. Well, bad news is I can't swap to Flurry. And yeah, Spike Storm. We're gonna spike bomb into submission, punks. Yeah, this is where the Lakitus are. You technically fight them a lot earlier in this game in comparison to the previous game. Now. Tattle. Now. That's a Lakitu. It's a member of the Koopa clan that rides on clouds. HP 5, attack 2, defense 0. It attacks by throwing spiny eggs. If you stomp on it while it's holding up a spiny egg, you take damage. Yeah, imagine that. A flying enemy that has a spike on its head. Slowly hatching of spinies. Aw, this book doesn't answer my real question. Where does it keep all those spiny eggs? I assume in the cloud. That's what I have to guess. Okay. Okay, good. Oh no! This is kind of painful. Okay, spinies. That's a spiny, basically a spike-covered Koopa. Ugh, looks painful. HP 3, attack 3, defense 3. These things have such high defense that you can't hurt them when they roll up. Yeah, you literally can't hurt them with that. Jumping on them is just plain stupid, so try using a power block or some other item. At this point right now, the best thing for me to do is just to charge. Okay. Just gonna have to wait for... I'm just gonna have to wait for this to sort of wear off, I guess. I guess I can try it, hope for the best. It worked! It worked! It bloody worked, I'm so happy. That fight can go a lot worse, trust me. Here's our fight money. Excuse me, I must be off. Hey man, check this. I heard the hot dog stand outside's getting a new menu item. Yeah, sounds like it's got crazy hot dog made with an egg from a southern island. Some fool was even saying the hot dog will help you win fights. You want a snack, Al? Snack out on one. Anyways, guys, that'll be all for right now. You guys have... Next time, we're going to be checking out that hot dog stand. And to see if that will help us win a fight. See you guys then.